The thing about memory is that you have to continue living with it. No matter the what ifs, that what if I could erase a particular point in my memory so that I could move on, so that I could continue living on. But that's not how memory or life works, isn't it? And these thoughts certainly comes when you lose a person either to life or most probably to death. If somebody dies, you try hard to remember how they smiled. എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു അവർ ഭക്ഷണം കഴിച്ചിരുന്നത്, എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു അവരുടെ സംസാരം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ when they attend a call, how did they talk to the other person, the evenings when they would have a cup of chai, and you know how they read newspapers, or how they talk with you. You start to miss all of that. So recently I lost my grandfather to death, and for the first time in my life I carried, a still body, a lifeless body on my shoulder, for janaza, for the funeral. And for the first time, I bathed someone. I was there. The absurd thing about life is that some minutes ago, or some hours ago, you knew that how that person smiled, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ how that person moved, amongst you, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ around you with life, അല്ലേ? How they, they were a breathing soul, but after that they are lifeless. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഈ റൂമുണ്ട്. സോ ഈ റൂമിൽ വെച്ചിട്ട് തന്നെയായിരുന്നു പെട്ടെന്ന് കബറടക്കത്തിന് മുന്നുള്ള കുളിപ്പിക്കലെല്ലാം. What crossed my mind while I was standing there looking at his body? I was like, what if he wakes up now? What if he says, I'm all right? You know, it's the absurd moment of thinking, what if? It's that wish, for some hours ago, that person talked to you, like what's going on in your life and all. And after that, all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, that person is lifeless. But the most haunting thing of memory is that when this moment of funeral has passed, you come back to the place where you grew up. This has been the place where he lived. So after the funeral, I went to Delhi, and I had my projects to complete. Then I returned. So on the first day, what happened? So I was sleeping, like I was tired after the travel, and what was the first dream that came into my mind? It was I was seeing him, opening the door, coming inside after going for a checkup at the hospital. He was exactly like the person he was before, moments before his death. So his toe was chopped off because of his diabetes. Even in the memory, it was very vivid. The details were very, very vivid. I can see the bandage in his legs, and I can see him smiling. I can see him opening the door, and I felt like, okay, so all the moments that I've lived before was dream, and this is the reality. For a second, I was thinking like that, but no, I woke up from it, and I can't. I wished it was, it was real, but you can only wish, right? And ever since then, whenever you pass these rooms, you know, you see the remnants of his life around you. The handwritings that he has left in this world, the books, the piled up books of from whatever accounts that he was keeping, or the notes that he left. the stacked up clothes that he never wore, and which was all ironed by him and for him. Whenever you open the almirah, you can see that. Often when you pass the bedroom that he used to sleep, sometimes you pass it and you come back again, as if you have seen his head lying onto the pillow, as like the deja vu moment, something like that. But this continues to happen. You won't be able to move on. You will continue to see it. That's the thing about memory. In a way, Rasana, despite the absence of that person in this life, അവർ നമ്മളിലൂടെ ജീവിച്ചുകൊണ്ടേ ഇരിക്കും എന്ന് പറയൂലേ. That's the thing, I guess. And how beautiful is that? Even after losing them to life or to death, they will continue to live through you, within you, even after leaving the face of this planet. How beautiful it is to live through someone, carrying their memories. I'm sure when I have kids in the future, or to the places where I travel, he will be part of my stories. I will be imitating how he used to talk. I will be imitating how he used to walk. And through that, that person will continue to live. Yeah, it was a thought. Thank you.